Robert Kiyosaki's Secret Strategies to Survive Inflation. Do you feel betrayed when a video promises you to reveal some secret, but all it does is give you a recycled version of start a business, network, and stay fit? Well, then you are in the right place. This video will give some secret strategies to survive inflation by Robert Kiyosaki that are not some recycled old quotes. So, let's begin. Robert Toru Kiyosaki was born on April 8, 1947, and is an American entrepreneur, businessman, and author. He is the founder of the Rich Dad Company, which provides personal and financial education. The content is private and is delivered through books and videos. The company's main revenue comes from hundreds of franchisees of the Rich Dad seminars held worldwide. According to Kiyosaki, President Joe Biden created inflation when he shut down the exile pipe and increased the oil price. But this is the kind of inflation where the rich get richer, but the people of the working class suffer. A poor man goes to a store to buy something which was $5 yesterday and $7 today. Therefore, they demand high wages. The higher the wages get, the less competitive capitalist America is. So inflation makes life hard, especially for the working class. What can the FED do? Throughout the world, central banks have lost most of their power because of their power over inflation because of COVID-19. Therefore, the only option in front of the FED is to create money out of nothing. But wait, isn't printing more money more like digging the grave of the country's economy? That's printing money. We are talking about fabricating money. They are manufacturing money that has no connection to the actual worth, to the actual value, and definitely not to the actual economy. There is a reason why they are doing it, because Wall Street and Washington created the Federal Reserve Act of 1913 to enable them to have the power to make Wall Street look good, and there is no limit on how much fabrication the FED can do. Investing in real estate. Investing in real estate makes a lot of sense, no matter the economy's state. Real estate opens the door to thousands of opportunities. You can live in it or either resent it. This is a physical asset, therefore it never loses its value. Make sure real estate is a major part of your portfolio. There are successful investors whose 60 to 70% of the portfolio is real estate. People across the globe are doing everything they can to get their foot on a piece of land. For example, in the UK, young people can't afford to pay anything because everything is costly. So they pull shares in apartments just to get their foot on the ladder. So that way they aren't living in the streets even if they can't afford the entire apartment. Hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Robert has many theories, and one of the popular ones is to hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Well, speaking in economic terms, it is wise to consider a worst-case scenario and have a plan in place to protect your wealth and the means to provide for your family. Baby boomers had it easy when it came to the stock market and got rich, but they didn't realize that they were one crash away from getting poor. Don't make that mistake. Instead, anticipate what may happen and invest your time and resources in avoiding getting the worst hit from that worst situation. Invest in mentor. Many people think they will figure out everything by themselves, but they often don't. Instead, they waste their time by trying out different strategies, failing most of them, and then figuring out what they want. Remember, you can't make all the mistakes yourself, so learn from others' mistakes. Invest in a mentor who is experienced in this field and can guide you through the ups and downs. Invest in education and learn what happens during inflation and recession. This way, you'll be able to analyze the pattern and know what to expect and how to prepare. Education and action. One of the worst effects of inflation is increasing the gap between the rich and the poor. It is no secret that poor Americans take the hardest hit during inflation. So, what can you do to close that gap? The answer is two words: education and action. Yes, it is that simple. And one more thing is, don't wait. You should act now. Inflation makes the rich guy rich, but makes a middle-class person pay more taxes, but nobody worries about the gap between the rich and the poor. Education is learning what happens if the stock market crashes, how to invest your money, etc. Once you are equipped, you should waste no time and take action towards improving your economic condition. Your actions should reflect your economic goals and motivations. Let us know in the comments what you think of the video. Also, make sure to like and subscribe to never miss an update.